Please take your seats. As Pro-Chancellor of the University, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the ceremony for the School of Humanities. May I introduce the platform party and welcome, on my immediate left, Mr Kenneth Folle, CBE, who will be receiving an Honorary Doctor of Letters. On my far left is Dr. Anne Murphy, the Dean of the School of Humanities. On my right is Mrs. Julie Newland, Pro-Vice Chancellor for Business and International Development. And at the table to my right is Mrs. Sharon Harrison Barker, the University's Academic Registrar, who carries the University's mace. May I also welcome our distinguished guests, graduates, their relatives, and friends to this afternoon's ceremony. We will now proceed with the presentation of awards, and I have pleasure in calling upon Mrs. Newland to read a citation for the conferment of an honorary degree on Mr. Kenneth Folle.
Pro-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to read the citation for the presentation of the Honorary Award of Doctor of Letters on Mr. Kenneth Folle, CBE. Ken Folle attributes his passion for writing to his love of books as a child, which was sparked by stories his mother used to tell him. Among his particular favourites were Enid Blyton's famous 5 and Secret 7 series, which I'm sure many of us remember very fondly. Even as a small child, Ken would enjoy creating imaginary worlds for himself and for others. Ken went on to study philosophy at University College London. He says that wrestling with the deep questions of life helped to develop his imagination. You need to have an off-the-wall imagination to study philosophy, he says. After university, Ken became a reporter for his local newspaper in South Wales, the South Wales Echo, and later for the London Evening News. In 1974, his first novel, The Big Needle, was published under the name Simon Miles. Then in 1976, he wrote the Modigliani scandal, and shortly afterwards, he left journalism and moved into the world of publishing. He started working for a small publishing house in London, Everest Books, where he eventually became the deputy managing director. When the World War II thriller Eye of the Needle was published in 1978, Ken and his agent knew immediately that it was by far the best thing he had written to date. So much so that Ken left his job at Everest, confident that it would put food on the table for his family for the next couple of years. Little did he realize it would do a lot more than that. It became an international bestseller, sold 10 million copies, and earned Ken the 1979 Edgar Award for Best Novel from the Mystery Writers of America. Shortly afterwards, it was made into a film starring Donald Sutherland and Kate Nelligan. Since that time, the popularity of Ken's books has continued to grow, and all of his subsequent titles have become bestsellers, many of which have been adapted for the screen, either as films or as miniseries. His latest book, A Column of Fire, the third in the Kingsbridge series, was published in September of last year and immediately took the top spot in the bestseller lists in the USA, Spain, Italy, Germany, and France. So far, more than 160 million copies of Ken's 31 books have been sold in more than 80 countries and in 33 languages. As a resident of Hertfordshire, Ken actively supports a number of local and national charities. In 1990, he set up the Folle Trust, which supports students in higher education, organisations involved in community work, the arts, and the promotion of reading amongst those with dyslexia. Last year, the Trust awarded £160,000 in grants. Ken also takes a keen interest in politics, along with his wife Barbara, who was the Labour MP for Stevenage for 13 years, and also received an Honorary Doctor of Laws from this university in 2010. In June of this year, Ken was made a CBE for services to literature and charity. His comment on receiving this award was that he was very pleased and proud to receive this honour for doing something I love. Also in June this year, he was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society of Literature. Pro-Chancellor, in recognition of outstanding achievement, I ask that you confer the Honorary Award of Doctor of Letters upon Mr Kenneth Folle.
I now call upon Dr. Folle to address the Assembly.
Pro-Chancellor, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the great honour that you've given me this afternoon. I'm very pleased and flattered. I'm very pleased to be in a cathedral. Cathedrals have played a surprisingly large part in my career. My most popular book is called The Pillars of the Earth, and it's about the building of a cathedral in the Middle Ages. And if you think that doesn't actually sound like the recipe for a bestseller, you would be thinking the same way as many of my publishers thought back in 1986 when I said I wanted to do this. One or two of them even said that it would ruin my career. Now, it hasn't happened to me often enough in life that I've been right and everybody else has been wrong. I wish it had happened more often, but this was the one occasion when it did happen because my instinct was right and The Pillars of the Earth was a very popular novel. And about 26 million people have read it so far, and new people are still discovering it. And so, for that reason and for many other reasons, it always pleases me to be in a cathedral. May I ask you a question? I'd like to know how many of the people in the nave today have or had a grandfather who went to university. Would you put your hand up if you had a grandfather who went to university? That's not very many, is it? Did anybody here have a grandmother who went to university? See, one hand. Now, my story is the same as yours. My grandfather left school at 12. Both my grandfathers left school at the age of 12. One to become an apprentice coal miner, one to become an apprentice cobbler. Neither of my parents went to university. There has been a huge change, and you and I have benefited from it enormously. And what I'd like to say to you this afternoon, as well as congratulating you on your achievement and on passing your exams, what I'd like to say to you is that this change that was so beneficial to me and to you didn't happen by accident. It was the result of a political struggle. People campaigned for this. Working class people formed trade unions, joined political parties, became suffragettes, started working men's institutes. And there was opposition to what they wanted to do. I'm sorry to say that most men in the Labour Party were against the whole idea of women having votes. Conservatives were against the idea of working class people being able to read, because they might get revolutionary ideas. Vicars used to preach sermons about how that your place in society was ordained by God and you shouldn't try and change it. A point of view that I'm sure is not shared by any of the clergy who are in this cathedral today. There was an American philanthropist called Andrew Carnegie, who about 100 years ago offered to build a library for any town council in Britain who would promise to run it as a free public library. And all over this country today, there are these buildings. They're called Carnegie Libraries. There's one here in St Albans, in Victoria Street. Sadly, it's now the O'Neill's pub, but it was for 100 years a free public library donated by Andrew Carnegie. And at the time, 100 years ago, a lot of local councils declined Andrew Carnegie's generous offer for the reason that they thought that there would be terrible trouble if ordinary people were able to read books. And so that political struggle has been fought for my benefit and for yours. I mention this because politics sometimes has a bad rep, doesn't it? If we go into hospital and we have an operation and it's successful and we feel better, we come out of hospital saying the doctors are marvellous, the nurses are marvellous. We never say thank God for all those members of Parliament who brought in the National Health Service 60 years ago. When your child does well at school, you don't say thank goodness for all those MPs who brought in free education for ordinary people. I don't either, none of us do. We give credit to the school teachers and to the doctors. But actually, it's politicians who change the world. I'm a supporter of several charities, as was kindly mentioned earlier. And charities are great, but it's actually politics that changes the world, and it's politics that gave us this opportunity. So what I want to say to you is congratulations, celebrate, you're entitled, you deserve it. And if I may suggest this to you, don't forget that the privileged education that you had came as a result of a political struggle, came because your forebears and mine campaigned and worked outside Parliament and inside Parliament to make these changes. A historic struggle was fought and won to get you your education and me my education. And I think the best thing we can do, out of gratitude to our forebears who did this for us, is to try to make sure that in the next generation, an even larger number of students and an even more diverse number of students will have the privilege that we enjoyed. Thank you for listening.
Thanks very much. Thank you, Dr. Folle. We shall now receive the graduates of the School of Humanities. Graduates are presented by a member of academic staff from their school or department. And first, I call upon Dr. Tim Park.
School of Humanities, Doctor of Philosophy. Emma Louise Topham has been awarded the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in recognition of a programme of work entitled Assertion and Accommodation, a study of the assertive language in the conversations of school-age 5 to 13 years, girls. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Emma Louise Topham.
Master of Arts by Research. Joshua James Edgecombe has been awarded the degree of Master of Arts by Research in recognition of a programme of work entitled The 1919 Railwaymen's Strike, a Regional Interpretation. Pro-Chancellor Joshua James Edgecombe.
Master of Arts by Research. Marietta Louise Lotz has been awarded the degree of Master of Arts by Research in recognition of a programme of work entitled Maternal Care and the Breast in Literature of the Long 18th Century. Pro-Chancellor, Marietta Louise Lotz.
Master of Arts degree in Creative Writing, Heather Elaine Prendergast. With distinction, Valentina Rosa Terrinoni. Master of Arts degree in Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages, Teresa Zemanova. The following award was achieved under the Humanities programme, Bachelor of Arts degree. Jamila Ahmed Abdi. Hibak Abdiwali Ali. Rebecca Victoria Amy. Samuel Joseph Armitage. Nazma Fiaz Ashraf. With first-class honours, Mohammed Asal Ayub. Emma Fahana Azid. Joshua Michael Balsam. Sukaina Ahmed Basidi. Duncan John Cornish Bandel. Luke Benjamin Blower. Michael James Bradley Bansky. Nicole Alexandria Breitenbach. Abigail Julia Fresco Brill. Amelia Margaret Carter. Jean Carvalhosa. Roberto Paolo Catarinicchia. Catherine Joyce Kavanagh. Harriet Frances Coleman. Sebastian Cook. Jessica Lucy Cordell. Ellen Margareta Aurora Dahlberg. With first-class honours, Ellen Daly. Georgia Claire Day. Lucy Ann Day. With first-class honours and winner of a university prize, Florentina Johanna Carolina de Haan. Emma Deakins. Liam Nicholas Devenish. With first-class honours, Vivian Louise Dewsbury. Ellen Diggory. Hannah Elizabeth Mary Donovan. David Eddy. Aksa Essen. Safa El Habari. Jocelyn Ellis. Recipient of the Mark Master Mason Scholarship, Muna Saeed Elmi. Leah Rose Emerson Adani. Sotira Shilan Erin. Iman Falad. Ben Michael Farmer. Hayley Fitzpatrick. Nerese Chantel Ford. Joshua Fowle. Harpreet Kaur Gill. Bethany Goodall. Charlotte Amber Fitzgerald Gorham. Gunjan Grover. Ali Hamid. Siba Hassan Hamid. With first-class honours, Faith Hanks. Faye Hare. Katie Freya Harper. Georgia Brittany Harrison. Jessica Kate Heath. Barbara Holguin Daza. Edward William Frederick Howard. Joe Michael Howlett. Bradley Emerson Hughes. Parsa Hussain. Amy Elizabeth Jolly. With first-class honours, Sebastian Jones. Shreya Himanshu Joshi. With first-class honours, Lucy Joanna Keneally. Nasim Kalam. Zara Khan. Leah Kochagina. Sana Kuzir. Shapresa Kulichi. Melvin Kwan. Salma Latifi. Nakisha Lawrence. Ebony Alicia Suzanne Loblek. Jonathan Patrick Laughlin. Ilhan Mahmoud. With first class honours, Hannah Mahmoud. Amira Noor Hamza Malik Ferdinand. Nicola May Manalansen. Jake Gerald Marshall. Christopher John Martin. Emma Louise Martin Wells. Deborah Matombi. With first class honours, Hannah Alicia Mehmet. Alicia Shivani Mehta. Bradley John Melton. Samantha Page Menezes. Charlie Samuel Miller. Tejal Mistry. Caroline Victoria Mitchell. Fatima Mohammed. With first class honours and winner of a university prize, Janet Elizabeth Mooney. Mo Blessing Mutzamiri. Catherine Jane Mulcair. Amy Alice Mulrin. Tarzan Nabi. Mira Nagar. Cameron James Neat. Renee Alicia Newby. Yen Nguyen. Aiste Nunavaite. With first class honours, Hannah Louisa Oliver. With first class honours, Dennis O'Malley. Tyler Richard Osborne. Fonda Osman. Oluwatobi Omolara Owolabi. Ria Pajia. Natasha Louise Pell. With first class honours, Beth Christina Pollard. Georgina Rendell. With first class honours, Callum Jot Singh Randhawa. Rebecca Megan Riley. With first class honours, Rebecca Lauren Roberts. Gerard Soul. Lauren Ann Caroline Saunders. Alicia Carr Sierra. Nicola Tanaka Sikate. Uruch Shamim. Aman Shada. Catherine Francesca Shiner. Winner of a Go Hearts Award, Natasha Alexandra Silvestra Martins. Siobhan Lee Victoria Simmons. With first class honours, Michael Slade. Sarah Ellen Smith. Alfie Daniel Staples. Trinity Stevenson. Janani Sudarshan. With first class honours, Caroline Angela Sundberg Downey. With first class honours and winner of a university prize, Portia Gabrielle Taylor. Mamouna Tayyab. Stéphane Raymond Brian Turnier. Voon T. Tatch. Gabriella Grace Thurbin. Merve Turan. With first class honours, Tanya Tasnim Udin. T. Mai Ni Vu. Leah Ellis Wade. Grace Victoria Walton. Amber Warby. Winner of the Harry Victor Prize, Robert William Wheatley. Angelisa Williams. Michael Anthony Wilshire. Hannah Claire Beatrice Weissman. Eleanor Wood. Michael Giocochi. With first class honours, Emily Jane Young.
Bachelor of Arts degree in Journalism and Creative Writing, Stacey Ann DaCosta. Lucy Jacqueline Ingram. Emily Morgan Roach. With first class honours, Anna Eve Scott. Latifa Adebola Smith. Abgina Sohail. Chloe Taylor. Bachelor of Arts degree in Journalism and Media, Krishna Aurora. Victoria Fernandez Lorenco. With first class honours, Farah Lucia Martin. Pak Hang Wong. Bachelor of Arts degree in Journalism and Media with a year abroad. With first class honours, Ishpreet Sundal. Bachelor of Arts degree in Mass Communications, Joshua Oluwafawan Akinpilu. Amatola Meowa Sahid Aminu. Winner of the Go Hearts Award, Lentapwa Esther Babale. Mia Patricia Binti Mohammed Iksan. Sade Cleo Bryce. Kai Wei Bui. Chen Ka Kei. Edwina Chong Shui. With first-class honours, Carmen Fu. Jashvini Krishnamurthy. With first-class honours, Leong Ching Yang. Alicia Mahmood. With first-class honours, Michelle Koch. Jonathan Morgan. Feda Nazar. Ong Soo Min. Emily Louise Parks. Deborah Bolawatiwi Simonapon Shabanda. With first-class honours, Kyle Tyrone Walker. Shannon Paris Walsh. With first-class honours, Beatrice Anki Wang. Bachelor of Arts degree in Mass Communications with study abroad, and with first-class honours, Rhys Brooks. Bachelor of Arts degree in Media and Creative Writing, with first-class honours and winner of a university prize, Lilybeth Hawkes. Rebecca Louise Healy. Regina Simone Lovelace. Bachelor of Arts degree in Media and Publishing, Rebecca Claire Fenimore. Chloe Danielle Holmwood. Leong Ki Earn. The following awards were achieved under the University Joint Honours Programme. Bachelor of Arts degree, Oluwatoni Michael Afoke. Pawandeep Singh Bambra. Roshni Singh Digwa. Sam Oliver Harris. Patricia Cavalascarte. Sana Nazir. Winner of a university prize, Rohini Palmer. With first-class honours, winner of a university prize, and winner of a Go Herts Award, Emma Fairley Pritchard. Charlie Frank David Reynolds. Salah Edward Saraskani. Alice Schwigert. Niall Ephraim Smith. Bachelor of Science degree, Ronnie Joan Abad. Naisha Chihuahua. Chantel Giorgio. Kelsey Janet Mortimer. Tamara Bell O'Brien. Kamal Roman Valentine Tizer. Corey Anthony Williamson. The following award was achieved under the University Joint Honours Programme. Bachelor of Arts degree, Kyle Rico Mackenzie.
Well done, the graduates. And I'm now going to call upon Miss Portia Taylor to address the Assembly on behalf of the graduates. Portia.
Good afternoon, Pro-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen. It is a privilege and an honour to stand here today representing my fellow graduates of the School of Humanities. I'd like to start by congratulating all those graduating this afternoon. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work. Countless hours of studying have led us to this ceremony, and we should all be proud of our achievement and dedication it has taken to reach this point of our academic careers. I think it's fair to say that the past few years haven't exactly been a breeze. Embarking on a degree is a personal challenge as well as academic. It may have been our first time leaving the comforts of home and having to learn to do things many of us took for granted thanks to our ever-patient parents. Most of us started at the University of Hertfordshire not knowing a single person. Our family and friends from home reassured us, saying, "Everyone is nervous, of course you'll make friends," but we all still thought that we'd be the exception. Yet today we find ourselves surrounded by friends that have shared our struggles and our successes, friends that we will leave this cathedral with today, throwing our caps in the air. I couldn't wish for a better group of people to share this day with. Some of us have had the privilege to study abroad, where we contended with language barriers, unfamiliar social customs, and strange seeming currency. Studying abroad felt like starting university all over again, except even more nerve-wracking. Once again, we left the comforts of home and the friends we'd made in our first 2 years of university as we all jetted off to different corners of the world. Have you ever tried to arrange a Skype call between 4 people in 4 entirely different time zones? It's not easy. My own study abroad year was full of amazing memories. I hiked a glacier in Norway, drove a husky sled in Finland, and learned about local culture and traditions from Swedish schoolchildren. I have friends who saw the Grand Canyon and the Golden Gate Bridge, visited Japanese tea houses in Kyoto, and hiked mountains in New Mexico. After hearing everyone's incredible stories, it's no doubt that these experiences have been invaluable and enriching from a personal and a professional perspective. It gave us a newfound independence and made us realise that if we can move to a foreign country alone, we can do anything. I'm sure many of us finished our years abroad seemingly too soon, but with incredible memories and lifelong friendships. I know that not everyone's story to get here today has followed the same path, but I hope whichever path you took to arrive at this milestone, it's full of amazing memories and moments of which you are proud. While today may mark the end of an era, it opens the door for even more exciting opportunities, and I can't wait to see what we all achieve next. On behalf of all the graduates here today, I'd like to thank our lecturers, support staff, family and friends for supporting us for our time at university. You've been there with an encouraging word during our setbacks and celebrated with us during our achievements. You've guided our research, calmed our nerves before exams, and praised our successes, and for that we are sincerely grateful. I'd also like to extend special congratulations to Dr. Kenneth Folle, receiving today an honorary doctorate for his contributions to literature and his work towards improving children's literacy and inspiring a new generation of writers. Finally, on behalf of everyone graduating this afternoon, I'd like to extend thanks to Presiding Officer Richard Beasley, Pro-Chancellor, for receiving the graduates of the School of Humanities. Thank you.
Thank you, Portia, for those really very nice comments. And congratulations to all who have graduated here today, and congratulations to the recipients of the Go Herts Awards. You've all achieved a lot, and you deserve to feel proud of yourselves and we certainly are proud of you. 6 months ago, the university's Board of Governors spent a wonderful day with a group of students talking about the main challenges you expect to face 3, 5, 7 years after you graduate. There were a number of them, but the three most important were the speed with which technology is developing and the difficulty you fear this will create in planning your careers and your lives. Secondly, the way the world is opening up and becoming ever more international and interconnected. And thirdly, the challenges posed by what you called the post-truth or the fake news environment. These are three serious and difficult issues. But as we talked about them, we all came to the conclusion that you, as University of Hertfordshire graduates, are exceptionally well prepared to deal with them. You've studied at a university whose teaching is recognised by the government through an award of a gold standard in the National Teaching Excellence Framework as being of the highest quality and consistently outstanding. And through this, you can be confident you've developed the attributes you need to identify important issues, to research them, and to come to evidence-based conclusions, and to make sound and persuasive arguments. And you'll have no difficulty coping with an increasingly international and interconnected world. The University of Hertfordshire is a modern, dynamic, and very diverse community. We're outward-looking, we're international, and over the 3 or more years you've spent here, you have all learned to enjoy and flourish in diverse communities, and many of you, as Portia mentioned, have travelled and developed the ability to succeed in and enjoy foreign places as well. And as for the challenges presented by the growth of fake news, you all have a strong set of values. You all understand that the term fake news is just a slick modern phrase to describe what is, in essence, just old-fashioned dishonesty. And you know that you can't trust anyone who peddles fake news. And if you doubt your ability to cope well with these challenges, employers don't. For the last 3 years, over 96% of University of Hertfordshire graduates have found good jobs within 6 months of graduating, and this is one of the best university employment records in the country. So with all this in mind, let me tell you that you are in truth part of a brilliant generation. You're smart, you're hard-working, you're energetic, and you are great fun. You've had an excellent education and you've already achieved a lot. So as you leave the university, we want you to remember this and to feel confident about yourselves. Your careers may well take you all over the world, but wherever you are and whatever you are doing, you will always be part of an alumni community of over 250,000 UH graduates in 190 countries. It's a strong network and is always anxious to help you. So we hope you will keep in touch with us, and we also hope that you will keep in touch with each other. The friends you make at university are often friends for life. Just before I finish and allow you to head for refreshments at the Alban Arena, I'd like to turn my attention to those who are sitting in front of me and those who are sitting behind me. I doubt if there is anyone who has graduated here today who could have done so without the help of their families and friends sitting in front of me or their tutors and lecturers sitting behind me. And I would like all the graduates to show their appreciation of the support they have had by giving them a warm round of applause. Well done. Thank you. And that concludes the formal part of the proceedings. I'd like to invite you to return to the Alban Arena, where graduates will be able to view the photograph taken as they walked across the stage. Light refreshments will also be served. So I would ask you to stand whilst the academic procession leaves the Abbey. Thank you.